Yeah.
And granted, you may not be able to have made that money now, but you do get $100,000, Lisa.
Well, let me just tell you, because in all seriousness, I was shocked to see that you guys were able to do this one-time recognition payment for
Hmm.
retired players. So I'm saying $100,000 for those of us who had 12 years or more of service, $50,000 for players who played for 8 to 11 years, $30,000 for players who played 5 to 7 years. I'm saying thank you. I wore my sweatshirt that says thankful. I'm saying thank you on behalf of all the veterans of the WNBA. Players are so thankful. Thank you to the executive director, Terry Jackson, of course, who's, been by you guys' side, done an amazing job. Vice President Alicia Clark, who said, this is one of the things that you guys were bringing to the table for everybody who's involved.
Hmm.
Because I'm just going to be really transparent with you. There have been players that I and other WNBA players have had to loan money to help with funerals, to help
Right.
people out. And not that we make it public, because we never have, to obviously to this moment, but I'm just saying that to say that there's a lot of players that will need this money, like need. And it's just
Hmm.
amazing that you guys even thought to include us. So,
Oh, it was a no-brainer. It was
it's
a no-brainer.
Man, I'm just
Yeah.
saying you guys didn't have to do that. I'm so thankful. I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you on behalf of all of the players. And that's just dope. You
Oh
guys,
no.
I just my
We're
heart's so warm. I'm so excited.
No, I mean, like, it's truly an honor for us to be in a position to be able to consider all the players, not just the ones coming in or the ones that are playing, but the
Mhm.
ones on the shoulders of which we stand on, and the ones that are still pouring into the league, like you, Lisa. And I don't want anyone believing. I don't want, and I will say this over and over again. I don't want anyone believing that your $100,000 payout is enough. So we did a lot of fighting to ensure that there was something that can be shown for the legends of our league, so we can build upon it as we see in existing leagues like the NBA and the NBPA. They have an amazing pension plan,
Yeah.
and we understood that that may not have been our time now,
Mhm.
and we went back and forth
Yeah.
across the
Yeah.
table on a lot of different ways to show that recognition and that appreciation for players who helped build this league, whether it's the one-time payout or even the $1,250 that you get yearly that rolls over per quarter, per first quarter, for you
Mhm.
to even just schedule the annual appointments that you need, and it's imperative for us to understand that we cannot lose sight of the foundation that we stand on as we build towards the future. So I'm grateful for it. It's not at all an indication of what I think or even nearly close to the value that you have, but it's a starting point, and I'm happy that we were able to do that. And one input, lastly, I'll say one input, as you mentioned, helping people cover funerals. One input that Tina Charles said in the last few days of negotiation was the importance of ensuring that if there are late players from our league, that money can go to their loved ones.
Yeah.
And so that's, to me, I think that's a really that just shows the impact of leadership in our collective,
Mhm.
because that wasn't something that we had thought about until Tina brought it up just days before we got to New York. So being able to be a part of that process is really a blessing.
Yeah, you guys, wow. I'm really so proud. And you and I have talked off the record many times. I'm just so proud that you guys have the foresight and the understanding. Because, like I said, you didn't have to do it. Everything that you guys have done to improve the future for these high school players that don't even know, or somebody who's just being born now who will reap these benefits, like they don't even understand. But the fact that you guys did that is just amazing.